All right, guys, let's get some tweets going. Maybe I can I'll tweet at the Fragdolls and see if any of them would like to join us here in the chat. Oh, we got a flip happening here, so maybe if I can type fast enough, I'll actually beat it. RT for Shootmania new map tournament. And stream link, paste, kaboomy. All right. They have a lot of followers, so hopefully they'll come and retweet, and we'll get some viewers. So first up, we've got Spin Move Vince. I almost always still see the letters SM and want to say Shootmania, but Vince is attacking first. The map is Spitfire, again, made by Tatar, who is a Ubisoft employee, so very curious to see how this map plays out. What we've done for the new map tournament is selected 9 maps from all of the submissions that we got and put them as the map pool here. This is a round-robin tournament, so each team will play each other team. The teams are SK Gaming, Curse, Spin Move, and Monomaniac Esports, formerly known as Third Coast, a couple of months ago. Oh, good shot there by Vince. He's already lost 1 armor, though, so it's a bit of an equal footing. Now Tailspin staying right over him. I really thought Tailspin was going to land that 3rd rocket, but Vince hopping back down is actually running out of time. The goal can now be capped, and he is pretty far away from that goal, as you can see, running closer and closer. Buds and Tailspin, or sorry, XP3 and Tailspin still standing, and he was not going to have a chance to get in there. So let's go ahead and zoom out. We can take a look at Spitfire from the aerial view. I do actually like to watch the attack at the very beginning because they're making use of the new feature in Beta 2, the slide, to just get a very, very quick start. Now we can kind of zoom out a little bit. You can see the defensive positions are almost always going to revolve around these 3 gates near the front. There is a laser pad right here, and if we take Vince's vision, which somehow I can do that, there we go. We can see Vince actually on that rail pad. You can see exactly what sort of range he's going to have there. He does actually peg 1 armor off of him, and it looks like Poor Billy is going to land that very important 3rd and final shot. But the map itself is pretty large, but the fact that you can just slide very quickly here eliminates about half of the map. So the map doesn't even really begin until you get to these 3 ramps here, and Curse, you can see all of them making use of these gates, except for Buds, who's playing a little bit higher up. You see a +0 flash on the screen. That's because the laser actually shot one of the rockets flying at him. If you ever see a +0 in Shootmania, that's what that entails, or that's what that signifies, is that he actually hit a rocket with his laser. So far, only defensive rounds for both teams. Poor Billy trying to be the first one to nab a successful attack round, but Tailspin actually on top of his game already with 5 defensive rockets and just 2 defensive rounds is playing quite well. So, XP3 up to bat now. Kind of interesting to note XP3 when he was on Epsilon or ESP, as they were a long time ago. He was the leadoff attacker, and another little feature there, you saw that he missed by 31 centimeters. It'll actually alert you anytime, I believe, you're within 50 centimeters. I think I've seen a few 40s. I don't think I've seen any 50s, but I've actually seen 0 millimeter misses before, which means that it's less than a millimeter away. It was basically a pixel off, so you can actually tell when you're just barely missing, and I think that's kind of a fun mechanic that they've thrown in the game here. XP3 does get eliminated, though, by Vince, and it looks like so far Vince is going to be the defensive superstar for them. So Nilbog, playing as Nolly Booglin here, is the manager/sub for Spin Move. He's a little bit more aggressive than the other players, you can see, as he's just kind of rushing up as quick as he can, looking for a way around. This map is fairly extensive. As I said, the bunker is actually pretty risky to try and run through, so I do think that the jump pad is the right move, even though that rail pad at the top is going to actually snag him. Running through that bunker can be really dangerous because of the nucleus. Great shot there, actually. A little snapshot to take out the defender on the laser pad that was Buds, and XP3 playing by the point. This being a brand new map, the players are still going to be trying to figure out as they go along what the best defensive positions are going to be. You can see Tailspin's in kind of an odd spot. XP3 at the goal is okay because he can always hide behind it, but Tailspin actually does run up and snag those last 2 rockets. Look at that, 7 defensive rockets already in just 3 defensive rounds. That's a really good game for Tailspin so far, but we're still looking for that elusive first attacking round. Oh, it looks like our points limit is set to 6 and not 9. We may need to restart the map with an assumed score and try to get Vince, who actually owns the server, to see if we can get that changed, but I'll bring that up at the end of this one. We'll probably just replay the map and get the scores right, so that we can continue on. But Bud's looking around, not actually going to manage to do anything. Vince landing all 3 of those defensive rockets. Let's check that out. 7 and 7 for Vince and XP3. Good advertisement. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about Trackmania. Okay, Vince on the attack now. One of his fun things that he likes to do is try and snag one of those super long-range shots right off the bat. He's basically figured out the positions that Curse is going to be sticking to throughout Spitfire, with that one player up on the ledge and the other two over by the gates. There's that third gate over on the right side, or fence. I don't know why I'm saying gate. It's clearly not an entryway to anything, but that fence on the right side is sometimes used. I think Spin Move was actually making use of it earlier. So you can see the strength of playing those fences right now as Vince is trying to rotate around them, but that third defender could be anywhere. Wow, great shot there. Long-range shot from Buds to eliminate him. So let me just bring up points set to first to 9. Was it first to 9? We may have to change some stuff. All right, well, I'll just submit that as soon as Tailspin's attack round is over, just so we can get that fixed. But Tailspin coming up the ramp on the side, actually already getting punished. Vince does have pretty good vision of that from the laser pad. Nice wall jump there. Does manage to take out a defender, but getting nabbed in the back again by Vince is going to eliminate him. So points set to first to 9. We may have to change some stuff. Sent out to the players. We'll see if it's going to make a difference. Vince is an admin, so he should be able to set that stuff. Play this out. We'll do again with assumed score, but change before map 2. Oh, poor Billy manages to snag XP3. Hopefully he wasn't typing anything. Oh, man. That's XP3 really did not have to be typing anything there, though. I was voting. Why are we voting? We're not voting. Either way, we're just going to play this out. Poor Billy attacking around now. Does manage to take out Buds. Looking for Tailspin now. Does shoot one of those rockets. This could be an interesting round now, as that was kind of an error there. Goal captured there by poor Billy. I don't know what he was voting on, but either way, XP3 now needs to try and make up for that little ball drop. I'm not sure if that was entirely his fault, but we'll see if XP3 can make it happen. You can see he's going to go ahead and rush off to the left side. You saw those defensive positions from Spin Move were just as we saw earlier with them all playing those 3 fences. But XP3 seems to know a little bit about this map. I think he is actually buddies with the map maker. Perhaps he's had a little bit of one-on-one time to try and figure out some of the good attack routes on this map. But usually the map makers, they've got a pretty good idea of how their map is going to play out, but sometimes the players manage to break it and figure it out a little bit more than even the map makers themselves seem to know. So Tailspin and Vince just playing amazingly so far with all of these defensive rockets. We'll see if the two of them can keep that up. Nolly Booglin, Nilbog for Spin Move, attacking in now. You can see as we pull out here, XP3 and Tailspin still sticking to those fences. We've got Buds up on the high ground. Nolly Booglin or Nilbog still attacking around the back. Not sure what he's going to be able to find over there, but he is actually going to hop on this speed pad. And that's a little bit dangerous because if you didn't know, while you're on this speed pad on that dark gray texture, you can't jump. You cannot get away off of that. You only can get off of the speed pad by entering or exiting the way you came. So Nolly Booglin was stuck there for just a second. He's got 1 armor left, and time is ticking down. Still 3 defenders standing. Manages to shoot a rocket there. That actually infuriates me when I end up shooting a ton of rockets instead of the defenders they belong to. You can see 3 plus zeros right there, and that can really, really throw you off your game. So I'm not sure if that's what happened there or if he just could not get it to work. But you can see the score is now 6-5. Buds, if he does get shut down, this map is going to end, even though we're going to play again on this map with an assumed score. It's first to 9, must win by 2, but the default settings for Shootmania are still first to 6. Oh, actually, it looks like points to win was changed while we were playing. I didn't even know you could do that. So, yeah, ignore what I just said. We are still playing first to 9. Man, I actually had no idea you could change mode just like that. That's cool. I think that's an admin tool, or I think normally you have to reset the server to do that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Buds just eliminating defenders left and right. Who is up in his face? That was actually Poor Billy trying to snag the last 2 rockets, but Buds with a great attacking round there manages to tie us up at 6. Again, you must win by 2, so we're basically at a stalemate for the moment. I think we couldn't keep tabbing out to these defensive spots, but I think they're going to remain the same every time. I don't think Vince is going to be surprised by this. Oh, look at that, actually taking out Buds. I was taking Buds' vision just to see what sort of field of view he had from that high up spot. XP3 defending now. We'll just see if he can manage to keep track of Vince. He's going to go ahead and rotate back over and watch for him on that speed pad. What is a safe position he can actually take? There's a ramp up there, but Tailspin, that's his teammate actually coming up over the hill. We can switch to Vince's view now and see that he's actually slowly creeping up. He's looking on the rail pad, but no one's there. Sees Tailspin over at the point. XP3 playing the hill as if it was archways, and actually managing to land a rocket there from the side. Vince, with only 2 defenders to get through, only has 10 seconds, though, to get to that goal. And now Tailspin feels there's plenty of time to rush up and just give him that double tap. Look at that, 13 defensive rockets. That is just a great defensive play from Tailspin. And we'll see if Tailspin can actually manage to get Curse its first lead of this game. You can see they are leading 7-6 right now, but you have to win by 2, so 7-6 is not really a lead. It's all about those attacking rounds, and I can pull this up right here, and you can see they're tied 1 apiece, blue and red there, and that's going to keep them at a stalemate as long as we continue on here. But Tailspin could get a successful attacking round. He's already picked off the first defender. He snags a rocket there from whoever that rear defender is, and it looks like Alex Golden Boy FTW Mendez is finally going to join us here. Welcome, sir. How are you doing today?
Hello, everyone.
Is that what you sound like?
Yes,
I've forgotten. It's been so long.
Is this your phone?
That is my phone, yeah.
Wow, you have a nice phone, Josh.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, Tailspin just ended
he
that
won the
round
turn?
there. He won the turn.
He broke the tie.
Broke the tie.
Yeah, now they're in a great position to win the map.
Oh my God! What is the series count right now?
0-0.
0-0. You like moving the text around like you did before?
Yeah.
You know, that's how we roll in
Indeed.
IPL.
We X-split it up.
X-split. So the map that we're looking at here is, if I'm correct,
This is Spitfire.
yes, Spitfire. Okay, I really like this map, by the way. This map is.
We played it yesterday pretty
No,
extensively.
we played it
this morning.
We played it just now. We
Yeah.
played it, and I had a great time on this map. It's just,
Ooh, 2 centimeters.
I don't know. It seems like you could really take advantage of this outside, which I did not expect.
Yeah, they're really working the sides a lot. You actually can't break up the front very much because there are 2 fences in the front, and that's what they've been posting up at every time. Both teams have been posting up on those fences every time. XP3 likes to play the point. Tailspin is having a monster game. I'll show you the stat line if Poor Billy can keep this game alive. Otherwise, Curse is going to win right here. 2 armor left. Still 3 defenders standing. Poor Billy can't do anything. Gets crossed up. Even though he does pick off Tailspin, he just gets surrounded. Look at that. 14 defensive rockets from Tailspin and that tie-breaking attacking round. Tailspin definitely the MVP for this first game. So